Okay. Hey everyone. It's so nice to be back again. So this is our Moissanite live today. We're going to be talking about diamonds and moissanites, as you know, and I can see some people have started to come in. Thank you and welcome for joining us today. So let's do about half an hour, 45 minutes of very interesting topic. So this is in part with our series where I want to also give you some knowledge so that you know what you are getting and things like that. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing well. In particularly in Hong Kong, it has not been a great week for us because COVID is on the rise. We are working from home mostly. But today I'm here back in our studio because I wanted to go on live and I wanted to get some work done. But generally in Hong Kong, it's not a very good time right now. But we are keeping safe and we are going on. Okay, so who do I see? Nilu, Ashoka, Lee, Pratha, Bikrish, Susie, Anishma, Rosus. Hey Mukesh, I see some familiar names, Alina, Ritu, Ocean. Okay, welcome everyone, welcome. So as you might have noticed, we've recently launched our engagement ring collection. I know we've been talking about it quite a bit. We've been dropping posts on that and everything. And you might also have noticed that in our engagement ring collection, I'm wearing one right now. So if you know, this is the Nicolette. Anyway, so what we've done is we've introduced a new gemstone, right? So I'm here today to talk about it because diamonds in general, I have been talking quite a bit about diamonds. If you've been following me for a while, I hope you understand more about diamonds than when you first started following us, right? So, so I'm beyond excited to be here today. And So let's get on to what are we here for. So if everyone is excited, please send me an emoji, send me some words, waves, etc. so that I know that you are also involved, you are also enjoying, and I want this to be a two-way thing, right? Because it can get quite boring just talking one way. And if you send in some messages, if you have questions, please feel free to drop in on the comments below and I will reply it as I see it. Either. Yeah, so this is that. So I'm sure all of us here today, we all love beautiful things, eh? And we all love beautiful things. We all love jewelry. I think that's why we are here. Most of the times I've realized when it comes down to diamonds, golds, precious gemstones, these are things which cost quite a bit. It's not like buying fashion jewelry or the store, plated jewelry the store, So people do think twice about making decisions, And as a jeweler, what I want to do, Kajal Naina, when I say it's the brand, right? What we want to do is we want to empower you, give you as much knowledge as possible so that you make a informed decision. I know we are here to help you to do that, and that is why I love coming online and sometimes sharing my knowledge with all of you. And okay, so far I can see everyone who has joined in, and Sujata Singh, I am enjoying it. Thank you so much, Sujata. Okay, and I can see Rishu also is here, Pabitra, Mamta, Yurina, Shakya, everyone welcome. So as a jeweler, like I said, I do get what hesitations people have, what are the questions that might be in your mind, because we are very dynamic as a brand. We talk to our customers, we are very open, we have all our channels open for direct conversations, right? You can DM us anytime and we make it our best effort to reply to you on time. On time doesn't mean bokhre oily ko oily, sometimes we might be doing something else, but still within a let's say a very good time we do reply, eh? So anyway, there was one customer who was telling me that she loves solitaires, I know. She loves solitaires, but as you all know, diamond solitaires are not something that is, it comes at a price point. It's not something which is very cheap. If you want a good one, it goes higher. So people do have reservations when buying diamond solitaires. She does have a solitaire, and the story is that she has a solitaire which is like a 0.5, 0.6 carat solitaire, and she loves it. But the only problem is about 15th anniversary and she wants something bigger, nicer looking. Tara not necessarily wants to spend so much, but she wants to enjoy that feeling, I know. And so we were discussing, and she wanted some options other than diamonds, right? So what I did was I gave her the moissanite option. So as a jeweler, of course, I know different options that are there, you know. So she wanted the option, and I gave her a moissanite option, explained everything, and she was just so happy to make the moissanite ring. Okay? So to mark her 15th anniversary, after knowing all the pros and cons, of course, it always has to be an informed decision. So after she realized the pros and cons, she was very happy to go for the moissanite option. So then that got me thinking, because we get a lot of inquiries whenever we show any diamond solitaire rings. Price please, how much does it cost? Oh, I thought it would be less, I want something for less. Things like that we do get. So when we introduced our engagement rings, so we have given two options, as you know. One is this diamond solitaire and the other is the moissanite solitaire. So today what we are going to discuss is, why did KN choose to offer you the option of moissanite solitaire? What is the pros and cons of diamond versus moissanite? Right? So I think that's a very interesting topic, diamond versus moissanite. So both are great stones, both are beautiful stones, both have their pros and both have their cons, I know. So how you choose is, you have to know the pros and cons of both, I know, and choose what is best for you. That's what you do, okay? And okay, let me just check. What do I have for you today? There are some points which I shouldn't forget, so I have written it down here as well so that I don't forget it. And yeah, so anyways, so moissanites, let's talk about moissanite. What is a moissanite, right? What is a moissanite? There are three things that we will talk about today. First, I will explain about moissanites. What is a moissanite? And if you have any questions, you are free to ask me. Then number two, we will do a comparison between diamonds and moissanites, and which might be a good choice for you. You will be able to understand. And the third thing we will also explain is something similar, but moissanites have also been called like jewels of future and things like that. So what makes it so attractive? Why is it so attractive, right? So that's what we are going to. Hi Liladi, I can see Liladi also. And Bibusha and Nirja and Sunita, thanks for joining in. Okay, so anyway, I'm sure you're all like super looking forward. So this ring that I'm wearing, this is a moissanite ring. And this ring that I'm wearing, this is a diamond ring. You say this is my personal solitaire ring, which is from my engagement, which my husband gave to me, I know. And this one is from my collection, KN collection, but a Nicolette ring, which I'm wearing, just so that while I'm talking, you can have a comparison, visual comparisons. Pearl set ko matre kati parcha Bibisha. Okay, Bibisha, today we are not talking about pearls. Live match ekdam focused, right? Not a time but if you send this message to DM match hamro team reply pani garirako huncha. Right? We are focused on diamonds and moissanite solitaires today. If you have any questions regarding this, you put in here. If you have any questions which is not related to diamonds or moissanites, you can DM us into our customer support, right? So I think that's clear. Okay, so So what is a moissanite? So moissanite, it is generally a naturally occurring gemstone, and it was discovered, at places where meteorites hit the earth. So त्यस्तो ठाउँमा चाहिँ पाउँछ, and it is super 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 rare, एकदमै common. And why is it called a moissanite? Basically because this scientist called Henri Moissan, I think his name is Henri Moissan, if I pronounced it right, French guy. So he discovered this stone. And this was in the USA, in Arizona, where a massive meteorite had hit Earth. And the name moissanite is to honor the guy who discovered moissanite. So that's that. But what is today's moissanite? Like I said, ekdamai common. So these are, found in like super small quantities. So man discovered how to create them as well, right? So in the lab, someone discovered how to make it and create it. And since then it's been there. So that was in the 90s. In the 90s, scientists discovered how to make it. And this is super, super, super beautiful. It looks exactly like a diamond, but it is not a diamond. I repeat, it is not a diamond. It is a moissanite. Right? So, is it a substitute for a diamond? It is not a substitute for a diamond in the sense that a diamond bhanera jhut bolera moissanite launchu. It is not that. It is a gemstone in its own respective. It's a gemstone by itself, which looks like a diamond. It looks like a diamond, but it is not made to substitute a diamond, right? So it's a gemstone of its own right. So we have to, just like when you say ruby, emerald, blue sapphire, topaz, all these different names that you say, they are their own gemstones, right? So that is what moissanite is. Moissanite is its own gemstones, and it has its own, pros and cons to see with the diamond. So how does it compare to other gemstones? How does it compare to other gemstones like diamond or ruby or sapphire or things like that, right? That's what we are going to discuss. Hello, Kajal. I really like diamond engagement rings. Love it all. Thank you so much. Geeta, thank you very much. I'm also really enjoying our new engagement ring collection anyway. So yeah. So about few things that we can compare with the diamond. One is you can compare by the looks. So like I said, looks, I already said it looks a lot like the diamond. The other thing you can also compare is hardness. Diamond, why is it so special? When you say a diamond is forever, okay, let's see if anyone can reply here. Why do you think when we say a diamond is forever, technically it's a diamond forever hola? Let's see, would you like to answer? I can wait a few seconds for some answers to come in. Why do you think a diamond is forever? There's no right or wrong, a diamond is forever. I'm sure everyone has heard about that saying. Is there anyone who wants to try to answer that? Well, there's a lot of forever and there can be nothing is forever. I know. एकदमै philosophically सोच्यो भने लाइफमा नि अब हामी नै आउँछ, we are born and we die, we are not forever. But in general, okay, I think no one is answering. Okay, someone said, oh, it doesn't break. Someone said it doesn't break. Thank you very much, Sering Dolkar. Shweta says, maybe because it's everlasting, never been. And, okay. One more answer and then I will give you my point on it. Everyone is correct. No one is wrong, actually. I'm just interested to know your views. The hardest in the world. Another answer. That is great. Okay, we have 3 answers. So as promised, now my answer. That is true. It is very hard. Someone said it is forever and someone said it doesn't break. All of these are correct. Although technically not 100% correct. Okay. So we cannot say nothing will ever break, right? If I put like 1 ton of stone on top of this and crush it, maybe it will break. But what it means is it is one of the hardest things on earth. So hardest one, even say, what is hard? Hard means it's resistant to scratch. That's what is hardest. There are two things. One is hardness and one is toughness. You know? So hardness means this is diamond is the hardest gemstone on earth. That is why we say diamond is forever. You know, as long as you treat it well. If you treat it well, it's forever. Correct. It doesn't rot. So yeah. Anyway, so every one of you are true, and thank you so much for participating, all three of you, for answering. It just keeps me also excited and interested. Girl's best friend. Yes, Geeta, girl's best friend. That is true. But you are the girl's best friend. Diamond is forever. These are generally marketing gurus or nikala sentences or to make people understand what it is, right? So these are generally marketing gimmicks, but to some extent it has to be true, right? So when you look at how strong is a diamond, and it's we usually, of course, it has to be based on studies, right? Science ma based on. So diamonds a most scale ma check got, so it has a strength, it is hardness of 10. Most scale ma 10 huncha hardness of diamond. So how hard is moissanite? So if this is 10, how hard is this? This is 9.25. The closest to diamond is actually the gemstone moissanite. So moissanite, if you say it has a hardness of 9.25, means it's very, very, very hard, which means basically this is also very, very, very long lasting. Aita, bujhnu bhayo? So aru ke huncha ta bhanyo bhane, like for example pearl, you know, it's a very soft organic gemstone, haina? Pearl ko hardness will be like 4 5. Diamond is 10, moissanite is 9. So moissanite is very good. Aru gemstones haru heri kina huncha 6 7, no one is close to diamond as much as moissanite. So in terms of is it going to last forever, I think your moissanite will last forever more than any other gemstone. So that's another reason why we love moissanite as well. So there, the other thing, brilliance, right? Brilliance means your diamond, this is really loved because, you know, it shines so much, right? Aru gemstone or banda, this has this power, it has a refractive index which really helps it to shine so much. That is why diamonds are, another reason why diamonds are loved, why diamonds are so valuable. You know, it's so expensive. So what about moissanite? What about the shine and brilliance of the moissanite? The moissanite actually has a slightly more brilliance than diamond. So that might come as a surprise, I know. There are a lot of wannabe diamonds, fake, which is made to look like a diamond. Moissanite naturally, it looks like a diamond, naturally occurring gemstone which looks like a diamond. Okay, so in terms of brilliance, if you ask, then moissanite has a very beautiful brilliance. It has a very beautiful shine. So where does it stand with diamond? It is slightly more brighter than diamond. I mean brighter in the sense that it has a refractive index. Wait, I even jotted down the refractive index. So it has 2.6 refractive index. So that is the moissanite. It is slightly brighter than the diamond, more brilliant, let's say, brilliant than the diamond. Now, what other things can you compare? Okay, so how are moissanites graded? You might ask. So diamond, if you've been following us, we have been giving a lot of information on diamonds, and diamonds are graded, right? The more whiter, the more colorless it is, the more valued it is, the more beautiful it is considered. Although beauty, it lies in the eyes of the beholder. I always say that. What is beautiful for you, that's what's the most beautiful thing on the earth, on earth. But Yeah, in general, say when you look at diamonds, white, the more whiter it is, it's considered more beautiful. It's also more rarer, and that's why it's also more expensive. Fairy, last it boils down to how expensive, because the rarer something is, the more beautiful, the less of it is, the more expensive it becomes, right? So diamonds, say from D, you have gradings D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. So white, near colorless, but a little bit color, a little bit yellow, a little bit brown. And then the price also, the value also goes down like that. So for moissanites, well, moissanites are similarly graded like a diamond because it looks the same and it has to have similar kind of characteristics for color, right? Only for color, right? Color ko lagi. So color, ma say, again, moissanite, you can have a comparison with diamond. If you have a diamond, say G color, you might say, can I ask for a moissanite which is G color? Yes, you can. You can. So I can say that this is a G colored diamond and this is a G colored moissanite. You can have a comparison and have the exact colors, right? But what about other things? What about the other C's, right? Clarity. What about the carat? What about the cut? So color. The 4 C's: clarity, cut, what did I say? Carat, and clarity, cut. Yeah. So, and what else were we talking about? Clarity. So for clarity, it is different because moissanite, like I said, is a different material. It is made differently than a diamond at scientific level. Molecular level, diamond is something different and moissanite is different. So clarity is alikati different, but when you look with naked eye, it looks the same. Carat. Carat, what does carat mean? Carat basically means the weight, the weight of the diamond. Wait, let me see if there's any questions that have come up and I've missed. So I know just to say, I think, okay, if you have any questions, you can put it in. Right? So weight wise, say, color compare, we compared the color. Now let's compare the weight. Does the weight of the moissanite, same size weight of moissanite plus same size of diamond, which one is more weight or which is less weight, or is it the same weight? I know if you have two moissanite and diamonds of the same size. So in general, moissanite is slightly lighter than the diamond. So same size, slightly lighter weight, moissanite. So if it is a diamond of 1 carat, the same size moissanite will be roughly about 0.8 carat. Right? So that's that. What else is there? Yeah. Okay, and what about the cut now? Yes, the next thing is the cut. So for cut, when you look at a diamond has a very, very special cut. And it is always cut in the same way. Over the years, people have learned how to do it better and better. Olden times, mine cut diamonds. Those are different kinds of cut. And if someone likes antique cuts, they still make it aligati. But most of the cut of the diamond that we have now, so if you can see, there is so many facets to a diamond, right? Let me show you. Yeah. So 58 cuts. No matter how small a diamond, it has been cut at 58 angles, and that is so that the light hits it at the best angle and it shines its brightest. You know that when it comes out of the earth, it does not come out looking like this. It looks very different from this. Tara, human beings being human beings, I'm ekdam gajab ke, like always want to improve, always want to make better, so diamond earth but this beautiful piece of gemstone, human beings have contributed by doing research based on science, based on experience, and made it so much more beautiful. That is also by, it has a very specific way of cutting diamonds, and there are 58 cuts, so that's called the brilliant cut, because it helps the diamond to become the most brilliant, right? So what about moissanite? Moissanite also is cut in the same way because it has a lot of characteristics which is similar to diamonds. So if you look at a brilliant cut moissanite, the brilliant cut moissanite also has 56 facets. So let me take a break and let me check. I can see a lot of people are joining in. Thank you for joining. And do you have any questions so far? Like any questions? So if you have any questions, please feel free to write so that I can answer them. Right? Okay. So if you have no questions, should I go on? Give me a heart, please. Give me a heart so that I can continue. Heart. Okay. I am waiting for my hearts to come up and I am waiting to continue. Thank you. I can see some hearts coming up and I feel love. Thank you so much, Aita. This is just my entertainment because I have to keep on talking and you have to keep on listening. So it's good exercise, fingers like. Thank you so much, Shweta, Ayusha, Rushma, Tsiringdolkar, Sharmila, everyone. Thank you for your heart. Leela Di. Yes. And Sayana. Okay, so let me continue. We just talked about the cut of the moissanite, right? So moissanite and diamond are very similarly cut. Oh, I got so many hearts from Sayana. Thank you. And Rupa, thank you, everyone. Okay, inclusions. Inclusion means the clarity. That's what you say. When you buy diamonds, you look at the cut, color, clarity, carat, right? 4 things. And Bala Nepal, thank you very much. So, yeah. So clarity matter, yes, it does have some inclusions if you see under the microscope, but naked eye, not so much. You can't see anything with the naked eye. So it's also worth noting that every gemstone, natural they will usually come with inclusions, okay? And inclusions are very unique to each gemstone and they are also used to identify one from another under the microscope, okay? Right? So that is that. I talked to you about the hardness, how hard it is, you know, except it is, again, let me rephrase and let me again point out, moissanite is the hardest gemstone except diamond. Diamond is the only thing that is harder than moissanite and it is very close to diamond. Or some gemstones, it is less harder than moissanite. So which means the durability is perfect, it is excellent. It also means that you can wear it every day and it will still look amazing, shining. I know. Clean garnu. So I will talk to you about cleaning also. If you have thought, do we need to clean or not, or how do we clean it? I see something. There's a question. I wanted to order one engagement ring, Kajal. Can I message you later about the size? Geeta, yes, please, of course. If you want to order, you are most free to message us or email us. Either ways, you can either email at kajalnaina.com or support@kajalnaina.com for emails, or if you are on Instagram, so you can directly message us and either me or our customer support team will answer you. Aita, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you wanting to order a ring from us. Okay, the next thing, heat resistant. Diamond ko qualities compare. So heat resistant. You know, diamond is very, very, very high heat resistance. So that is why another reason why diamonds are very valued and expensive, right? There's so many reasons why something has a price to it. Other gemstones also, depending on gemstones, they have different heat resistances, but for most it is very low, so you have to be careful, which means design even when making it, because sometimes the heat can destroy the gemstone, right? So moissanites exhibit high heat resistance than many other gemstones, okay? So it is super, super heat resistance, about 2000 degree Fahrenheit. Let me check. Yeah, it's about 2000 degree Fahrenheit, like, which means it's when, you know, when a house is burning kind of heat, ekdam heat. So even in that heat, moissanite remains intact, which means it's really good, because when making it, it gives us much more option how we can play with it. Because as you know, heat le aba metal ta heat le melt garera banako huncha, even these small things haru. So a lot of heat is used when we are making your jewelry. So if we have a very high heat resistant gemstones, then it allows us to do much more different things than something which has very low heat resistance. Aita. And also jewelry repair ko belama, sometimes some people want to repair, some people want to, you know, make something new. Testo belama pani because of its high strength, because of its high resistance to heat, because of all this, moissanite is a good stone for jewelers to play with. Yeah, that's that. Okay. So that was that. So yes, sometimes the question is, can it be repaired? Can we redo? Can we redesign moissanite in the future? Can we reuse the moissanite, right? Can we reuse this stone? Suppose after 10 years I'm tired, or I want to have a new style. Can you take it out and can you make it again? Kunai gemstones are weak gemstones are break fracture, or even during use, when you have used it, there might be wear and tear, but usually for strong, hard, heat resistant, these types of characters, bako stones, they have much more chances of durability and also being repaired or remade into something else. That is that. Yeah, so I think I have discussed a lot of things regarding moissanite and diamonds. Do you have any other questions that I have not mentioned? Someone has said, Sanju, how can I order my size of ring? Okay, Sanju, ring ko size in the website we have given the options already. If someone has a bigger size or lower size, then the option that is given in our website, you can always write to us and tell us your size, custom size, if you know your size, right? In our website, the sizes we do is US size, but it can always be converted into whichever country size you are looking at. If you Google like ring size conversion, then you will get US, UK, Australia, India, Nepal, all those different things can come up. So you can always look at what is that size that you know in US size, and you can order through our website. If you don't know your ring size, there are 2 or 3 ways to do about it. I have just posted one Insta post 2 days ago, I think 2 or 3 days ago. We made a nice video how if you have a ring that fits you, how you can measure that ring at home and let us know your size. The other way is also you can walk into any jewelry shop and ask them to measure your size, take a picture of the ring sizer and send us that picture. That's also okay. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you, Sanju. And if you know your size, you can message us and let us know if you need help to order on the website. Our customer support is always there to help you. Aita. Thank you so much for your question. Oh, I see Dipu, Shova, Adwin Casey ko mommy. I love यस्तो खालको नेमहरु के Adwin Casey ko mommy, Ria's mommy, something like that. Anyway, okay. So I have told you everything about moissanites, almost everything. Let's say, okay, what shape sizes does it come in? It comes in a lot of different shapes and sizes. I know. So solitaire, round solitaires, ovals. It comes in 1 carat, 2 carat, 3 carat. There is a lot of options. So in general, KN, let's say, why are we offering moissanite option? So I have already explained to you all the good things about moissanite, right? It is very comparable to a diamond, but we are not claiming that it is diamond, and we do not want to mistake it for a diamond. If it is a moissanite, we want to say it is a moissanite. If it is a diamond, we want to say it is a diamond. And if someone wants moissanite, we are happy to make a moissanite and diamond ring. This is a moissanite and diamond ring in gold, I know. If someone wants a full diamond center solitaire and diamond accent pieces, we are happy to make that for you as well. But the prices, like I said in my previous live also, is quite different. It looks the same. We are here to help you with what you want. Prices are about almost 10 times higher for diamond, 10 times lower for moissanite, right? So I hope I'm very clear about that. So why is moissanite getting more and more popular these days? Of course, because of its undeniable beauty. So jewelry, it is a thing of beauty. So everyone wants, number one, that your jewelry should be beautiful, right? So moissanites are really beautiful, and when they are designed and set and crafted with intention and with the highest level of craftsmanship like we do, it becomes a very compelling jewelry. It's a really, really nice piece. And it does not burn a hole in your pocket, in the sense that it is much, much, much more affordable than diamond solitaire. So if you are someone who wants a diamond solitaire, for example, in this hand I have a diamond solitaire, so you can get a diamond solitaire. But if you want to say, oh, I just want something which is for lesser, or something which, you know, I don't have to pay as much as a diamond, then we can make it for you in this one. But the smaller stones, say, we don't, right? Although Una Soksa, but for us we only use diamond on the smaller stones because we don't want to confuse people. Only the solitaire is moissanite which we are giving. So it has a high brilliance, it has a high fire, it has different colors like GH, you know, DEF. You can go for really beautiful things. So as these are the things that really, you know, help to bring out the beauty of the stone, so why not, right? Why not offer moissanite? So the other thing is that the immense value. Number one, I said because of its beauty. Number two is because of the immense value. Like I already explained earlier, it comes about 1/10 of the cost of a diamond. So if a diamond costs about, if this one costs 10,000, then if I replace this with a moissanite, this costs about $1,000. I'm talking in US dollar, right? Because it's still gold, diamond, moissanites, it's still jewelry. So it's not like you have to expect a certain amount will be involved with it, you know. And then what is their technology? Yeah, so with technology, there is like really beautiful and also beautiful cuts, colors and everything. Colorless moissanites are there. Oh, the other thing that I need to also stress on is the social responsibility part, right? So for moissanites, because like I told you, it's super rare in nature, so most of the moissanites that you will find today, these are lab created as well. So these are kind of like socially responsible in the sense that there is no mining involved, and you know, when we do diamonds as jewelers, we do our best to make sure, to ensure that you get, you know, ethically mined diamonds. KN does the same. We work with very solid partners who have the same ethics as us. I know, Ani. So yeah, we do all that. But having said that, there is still a small problem in the world with diamonds, is with the mining, where there might be, like, you know, the stories of blood diamond and everything else. So we have to be conscious buyers, right? We have to be conscious of what we are getting as well. But anyways, but with moissanite, that problem is eliminated. So it is basically very conflict free, and also with guaranteed origin of course. And many consumers who are like seeking conflict-free options for gemstones, they love going for these kind of things, and we also get a lot of inquiries regarding that, right? So I think people who are more conscious in that way are happier to get something where you are more sure, 100% sure. They appreciate the assurance that moissanite provides, right? And also it's a smart purchase. It's a very smart purchase, because for that beauty, for that innovation, for that value, for that social responsibility, everything, you know what you're getting. And yeah, so basically that's that. And okay, so if you buy a moissanite today, how do you know it's a moissanite? How do you know it's not a diamond tomorrow? How do you not get cheated and things like that? So for KN, what we have done in our jewelry itself, we will stamp it with MOI, which means that it is a moissanite. If you have a moissanite solitaire, it will be stamped. And then, like for example, for this one, isko lagi cha ke huncha bhane, we will stamp the moissanite, whatever is the carat, and we will also stamp the diamonds. Diamond pani stamp huncha hai. So it, and gold, we always stamp our gold and diamonds anyway, you know. If you've known us, you know that we like to be very transparent. So all our jewelries are stamped with what kind of gold it is, what carat of diamond you have, and everything. So with moissanite, that will also be stamped. Okay, and if you take to a lab, anyway, lab method, they can always differentiate what is what. So you know, you just have to be conscious of what you're buying or selling, right? So that's that. Did I cover everything? I think I did. I think I have covered most of everything. If you have any questions now, I will take your questions. If you don't have, I will take it as you have understood. This video will be also dropped in our posts, so that in the future, if you want to refresh your memory or get to know about it, if you're considering buying a diamond or if you're considering buying a moissanite, you can always come and go through this again. Yeah, so let's recap, right? Before I go, I would love to recap. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope this makes sense because as KN stars, right? You guys are our KN stars, and I want you all to understand the basics of what you are getting, make informed decisions. You know, basically, because being informed also means being empowered. And for everything in life, aliali bujhirakhnu parcha without going blindly. So I hope at the end of this session, you are more well versed and it does not feel like, you know, blindly going into a jewelry store and buying things. So why, if you are looking to choose a moissanite versus a diamond, so why are you choosing? Not just because of its price, of course, it's lower costing, not because just it's an ethical, you know, alternative, like I told you it is, you know, but also because of all the rest of the reasons that I have showed you, the pros and the cons. And so you will look at the beauty, the size. You can get a much bigger size as well, I guess, I know. And like I said, the hardness, the cost in relation to the value and the appearance, all that leads it to be a very, very, very attractive, you know, gemstone as well. And Kajal Naina, we know that our clients, our KN stars are, you know, they love beautiful things, but they are also very conscious buyers. And you also want to you want to know what are your options. And we want to tell it to you very clearly and frankly so that you can make your choices. Yeah. And we know that you are beautiful, you are compassionate. You might be, you know, moms, girlfriends, someone's daughter, someone's wife. You might be a working woman. You might be a stay-at-home wife. You might be doctors, artists. What else is there? Homemakers. Anyone. You can be anyone, but you are our KN stars. And we all have a common passion in life. That is to do good, be our best. And in general, I just want to say you all rock. Thank you for joining me here today. And if you have any more questions later, as we put it down in the in our posts, you can always come and comment and we will reply to you. Right? Okay, so that's it from me today, signing off, and stay safe, stay well. Pandemic still on, so I hope everyone is still safely at home, and this is me saying bye bye.